Hello and welcome to the East Lampeter Township Public Meeting. All participants are now informed that this meeting is being recorded. This meeting is also being offered virtually utilizing Zoom, which is a cloud-based platform for remote video and audio conferencing. The Zoom application is free to the public. The general public is therefore able to join the meeting by connection through the internet or by calling in by phone. The public is also able to observe the meeting on the Township's YouTube channel. Please continue to check the Township website calendar for any updates related to these public meetings. Agendas for these public meetings will also be available on the Township's website. Please be reminded that this meeting is being video and audio recorded and will be posted to the Township's YouTube channel for viewing. The meeting will now proceed with the chairman calling the meeting to order and identifying all other members present in the meeting room and those joining the meeting via Zoom. The chairman will then confirm those members joining by Zoom can be heard.
Thank you, everyone. I'd like to call the meeting to order. I'm Jim Everhart, chairperson of the board. We have Bruce Hess and Frank Hollingsworth, our two members on this side. We are missing Diane Hudson and Chris Friesen, and we have nobody tuning in remotely. Okay, and we also have Director of Public Works, Charlie Thomas, and Kim Peastrack, Assistant Township Manager. Did I get that right?
Yeah.
Thank you. Okay, good. Oh, and of course, our talented note taker, Stephanie Nigley, our AV expert and everything like that, and jack of all trades. Okay. All right, so can we all stand in place?
We changed the flag. We changed the name.
And pledge allegiance to the flag, of the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Okay. Do I hear a motion to approve? Has everyone read the minutes?
Yes.
Okay, motion to approve.
To approve.
Do you hear a second?
I'm second.
All in favor? Okay, minutes are approved. Public concerns or comments? Speak now or forever hold your peace. Okay, so it looks like we're not getting anything more. Okay. Reports, grounds, buildings, and trails.
Little update on the basketball court. Our zoning officer and engineer met with the group that presented the project. They're going to be submitting a stormwater management plan. They should be coming within the next week or two for review. Not sure schedule of the project yet or not. The other thing is the Conestoga Valley baseball team did put a shed in at Story Park in the parking lot. They have the board of supervisors for the waiver for land development plan. They granted that, so they're good for the shed now. So they won't be storing anything in the concessions. Flower donation letter will be sent out the first week of May. His crew will be picking them up on Tuesday, May 20th to have everything planned by Memorial Day.
Very cool. Good.
About that, the pavilion update. We received the pavilion parts. They're stored back here at the Public Works Building. They're supposed to haul them up to the park Monday. I think Scenic Ridge Construction is doing the construction for Clark. So far, the sewer and water have been tied in, extended to the pavilion pad. PPL should be submitting or giving us the equipment for the underground electric and transformer within the next few weeks. So progress moving along. That should cover.
And you were okay with the basketball court with
The location stuff, yeah, the more we discussed it, it was like it's fine right there.
Okay, that was our biggest concern. We wanted to voice our approval of it, but we wanted to let you guys make sure you got it in
Yeah.
exactly the right place.
It's in the area for the movies, the movie theater or the movie screen could be adjusted a little bit, but we think there's still enough room there. When it's dark, the park's closed anyway. Basketball courts, and nobody will be playing basketball unless they got headlights on. But, at this point, location's fine.
Sound editing, that was another big concern.
They haven't submitted any plans yet for that. They had the meeting for details and the engineering firm back for design.
Good. All right, good. Anything else for grounds, buildings and trails?
What was the first thing you mentioned? Because I missed it. The before the flowers.
Right before the flowers was the basketball court. And also the shed for Constable Guy baseball.
That's it.
I thought I saw Chris coming in. All right. So Chris is, we can wait momentarily. Chris, it looked like Chris was coming.
Yeah, he just walked.
Welcome, Chris. We started on the inside.
It's better way than there.
Yeah. 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 And I guess the main thing was, as far as this, would be interested in the fact that, was it the Baseball Association, Comstock Valley Baseball Association got that.
For the shed.
Okay.
President that stopped and complained about the sheds at Lockett at the last meeting, I think. CB's working, they're looking to put the new roof on and paint the sheds because they still do use them.
Mhm.
So, yeah, they're following up with it.
Right. Okay, that's, grounds, buildings and trails, you know, yeah.
Okay, I was going to bring up, one reason Roy came from was just, the basketball courts and stuff, when they get those approved, before they ever go too much further with them, they should probably be discussing how they're going to be used. With, I guess, our recreation director, they'll be under the rec department, won't they? The use of those courts, how that's going to happen, you know, that they don't go in there with unrealistic expectations, like they're going to own them and they can use them whenever they want. I don't know how
The
that's.
people that are building them,
Yeah, because I know the guy that came in, he wanted to have that for his basketball leagues and stuff like that too, like if he was going to have unrestricted use of those courts or something.
we haven't had any discussion, the use of it. I don't know if you can reserve it like you reserve the baseball fields or.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's been no discussion at all.
Yeah, so that's something probably will not
Something
get,
that we get to talk about.
too long before, to get in there. They have realistic expectations of what they're going to be used for. Like they're not going to come in, there are courts and we're going to use them, and when we're not using them, you can use them, to make sure that that's clear before they start.
It's a good point. And it's probably in everybody's best interest to have that
Yes.
resolved. I think you're right. Good. Okay. All right. Nothing else for grounds, buildings and trails? Nothing? Okay. All right. The next is, recreation program.
So there's been 116 program registrations in the last 60 days. Currently, we have 994 accounts. The cherry blossom trip to DC was wonderful. The egg hunt had a great turnout. There were several hundred children gathering 6,000 eggs that were stuffed by the sponsor and partner Alliance Tone. And the community gardens have sold out. Some of the programs in May are yoga in the park, chair yoga, beginning fishing, beginning birding, a babysitter course, line dancing, animal yoga book nook, monthly bookmobile stop, sourdough beyond basics, cones with the cop. Summer playground starts June 8th. The registration deadline is April 24th. So far, we have 40 children registered, which was our cap last night. And all the staff have been working for us. So the upcoming programs, we have movies in the youth wilderness survival clinic, line dancing, at Lafayette Fire Company, Goat Yoga, Magic of Fireflies, and flag ceremony celebrating its 250th Cape May bus trip. And so far we have 100 reservations for the pavilion.
And do you mind if I ask, at some point, if you have a written document and if you could, it would help the park have that for, the we.
Reservations, brother.
Yeah.
11 in total.
Yeah, usually in about,
Yeah.
the May meeting, we'll have the charts that we normally hand out to the board showing what months are rented and everything like that.
Oh, okay.
Where you stand compared to last year.
13. Yeah, but Clark Pavilion is 21.
Oh, excellent. All right, anybody else have anything they want to ask?
What was the progress on the pavilion over at the
Oh,
Lafayette yet?
the new pavilion. He asked about the new pavilion.
The utilities are pulled towards the the pavilion pad a while. The sewer and water's hooked up. Waiting for the concrete to get poured. The contractor's hoping to start excavating on Monday, possibly Tuesday, as long as all the permits are in order. We did receive the pavilion. It's stockpiled out back. But at this point, waiting on their transformer delivery. We have a map where they want it located. We'll trench for them. They'll install their underground utility, electrifying, and we'll backfill it. So not sure how long it's going to take to build the building, but May, June. We'll see. Weather permitting, of course.
Maybe we can have a meeting there. And it's to celebrate. I don't know. Anyway, I like having meetings in the park. We did well with those.
Snow.
Good. Yeah, we can't do it over in January, that's for sure. Okay. Anything else? Kim, is that everything?
Yeah.
Okay, you know, somebody have a question? Okay. Is there any old business? Any new business? Okay, still nobody in attendance? Nobody there. And we have nobody here, so, okay, so, well, it looks like, we've completed our agenda. Anybody have anything else we want to bring up? Do you have a motion to adjourn?
Motion to adjourn.
Okay, all